Hi guys, welcome back to another week of distance learning. This is for April 13th through the 19th, and the video you're watching should be right here. Here we are again with the weekly checklist. First things first is to complete the Analyze, Craft, and Structure activity, and that's pulled directly from page 717 of your textbook. That's specifically looking at narrative elements. Remember, the big PBA in this unit is going to be to write a narrative. So that's what we're going to be looking at with that one. The next one is author style, specifically character development. And the activity for this one is pulled from 719, if that helps you. I kind of like the textbook in front of me. And then one of the other goals was to look at adverbial phrases. And so we're going to do a no red ink activity. The program estimates it should take only about 5 minutes of work. So I'm hoping we don't go over on time for how much time we're supposed to be spending on English this week. And of course, turn this all into Google Classroom no later than Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And don't forget attendance. Attendance is taken every Friday, so I need to hear from you in some capacity in order to be counted present. So whether it be this completed work, a private comment on Google Classroom just saying here, that works, an email, if you guys join a Google Meet, if you guys are on Remind and you send me something. We just have to know that you guys are still on planet Earth, okay? If I haven't heard from you by Friday when I take attendance and you send me something on Sunday, that's counted for the next week. So make sure that you guys send me something so you're counted present for this week. All right, so assignment number 1, and remember that's found on page 717. I'm just going to go there with you guys. All right, so we're going to be looking at narrative elements, and fiction writers choose a specific narrative point of view. So it's whose eyes you're viewing the story through. So remember, it could be first person, third person objective, third person omniscient. If you guys are struggling to kind of remember those different points of view, I've included down here in the notes section, there's a link to the point of view lesson that we did, and it's actually a video kind of like this where you guys can have a refresher. So it says, reread paragraphs 1 and 2 of By the Waters of Babylon. How does the author introduce the point of view narration that's used? So it's either going to be first, third person objective, third person omniscient, something, okay? So what key words are the red flags that tell you if it's first person or third person, what have you. So the author introduces the narrative point of view by using words like what's in paragraphs 1 and 2 that tell us if it's first, third person objective, or third person omniscient. Okay, number 2. Record in the chart below examples of dramatic irony. And again, if you guys are having trouble remembering dramatic irony, there's an irony lesson down here in the notes. But I can tell you guys dramatic irony is where you know something the characters don't, okay? So record in the chart examples of dramatic irony by comparing John's beliefs with the reader's understanding. So what does John think and what do we know? So I did the first one for you. John believes that holding a piece of metal will kill him since he is not the son, not a priest and not the son of a priest. And we know better. We know that metal doesn't have magic like that. The next one, John believes the ruined structures. What? And what do we know about the ruined structures? And John believes the gods who lived in the city loved what? And what do we know? And again, that's why it's yellow, because just like up here, that's where you're writing your answer. You guys have to fill this guy out. Number 3, at what point in the story does John's understanding catch up with the readers? So your answer, again, we're still struggling with complete sentences, so I gave you guys a start. John's understanding catches up with the readers when he what? Number 4. How does the use of dramatic irony in this story suggest the loss of knowledge that may occur when civilization falls? Now, normally, what do we expect of a futuristic society? How does this society not fit that? What makes it ironic? Okay. Number 2, this is pulled directly from page 719, and we're going to look at character development. Binet uses a variety of elements to develop the character of John. The author's choices help readers understand both John's personality and the culture that helped form it. So we're going to reread John's death song in paragraph 26 aloud. I strongly encourage you to do it aloud. You'll really hear different things when you do so, okay? Listen carefully to John's diction. Again, if you guys are struggling with diction, this is pulled right out of the textbook, and I also have a lesson down below. But listen carefully to his diction and his syntax. Explain how the diction and syntax in the fine song help you understand and appreciate both John's character and his culture. I have this bold, underlined, and in red, so you don't forget you have to do both. John's vivid language shows he is what? What sort of sense of character? What kind of person is he because he uses the kinds of language that he does? Assignment number 3. I'll do some with you guys here, but it's basically fanboys just with a new acronym. Okay, so if you guys remember fanboys, it's for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Now we're going to do since, when, after, because, and if. Okay, so if you guys are 4th hour, you should already be linked up, but if you're not, you should just be able to click this link and it should join you to 4th hour, same with 5th, and finally with 6th hour. So when we click this, it should take us directly here. View assignments, and it should be called adverbial clauses. It should only be one topic this time. So before, do you remember there was one and then there were like 2 more down here? It's just this one. So if you guys click lesson, it's basically what was on that slide. It kind of walks you through what we're looking for. And practice is the actual assignment. So as we look through this sentence, we're going to look for things that fit within our acronym. And I know these, so I'll be fairly quick. So that's 1. 2, let's see, let's get one wrong just to show you guys. Okay, this, let's see, it's obviously not this because that doesn't even fit with any of the letters up here, but let's see what it looks like when I get it wrong so I know. So if I get one wrong, I have to get 3 right in a row before I can continue. If you start to struggle, it'll give me a red flag and I can reach out to you. But if you start to struggle, I strongly encourage you guys take a break from it. Come back to it when you've had a break and you've kind of cooled down and you're not so frustrated with it, okay? So that is the final assignment, the final lesson for the week. And of course, we'll end with that help page. Help me help you. There's a lot of resources on here. The class website, you guys can chat with me on Meet. You guys can send me an email. Join a Google Hangout. The schedule's right here. Or you guys can even book a private appointment with me. If the videos won't load, of course, try this in the presentation mode. The present mode is up here. And things are only shared with your school account. If you guys can't get something to work, make sure that you're signed in as you under your school account. If you still can't get it to work or you currently don't have your school device at home or maybe something's not working, reach out to me. I can change some settings. But other than that, I hope you guys are well. And I really do hope to see you soon. It's going to be very strange to not have an actual goodbye at the end of the year with you guys. So anyway, that's the end of the instructional video for this week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!